This is Lidia. Lidia is quite weird. Quite weird. Why do you say she's quite weird? Because she's primarily an infighter. But have you seen what I've done? Infighter with very unusual tools. Down for one, that's -5. And it's not like the down for one is anything special. It just has that. Those are the only 2 extensions it has, but it's -5. Some. But then she also has unorthodox tools like that, which is +4 on block. And then what else? What else are the plus moves? Her primary launcher is +2 on block. She has this single frame, basically returning to neutral. But anyway, yeah, she has frames here and there. We're not going to talk about the plus moves in stances. That's a whole other thing. But anyway, Lidia is an infighter who doesn't use. You can't infight with her like say Paul or Law. You need to fight in a totally different way. And why is this? This is because her traditional tools are weird, and the linearity of her stuff, Jesus Christ, like, we're just going to go ahead to talk about the weaknesses, because yeah, that's her #1 weakness, was the repeat action. Her moves are so linear, it's silly. It is silly how linear she is. This one is so silly. I hope I recorded here well. Yep, okay. Watch Kuni step to both sides. All my options. So I'm going to block that. Like this. Both sides. I'm doing a jab before because at least that gives me time to try and attack as soon as possible. Down for one tracks to her left side, but if it comes to walking, if you walk left, if you say step left or walk left, you really blow up this woman. Hold on, that was a bit like, it's silly. It is silly. Her only saving grace is her lows. It's 10 to track all the time. So if you just step and duck, like this one for example is -14. You just step and duck, you're good. Anyway, so yeah, linearity is an issue. Second issue is she has parries, yes? She has parries like this. This is really cool. What's the follow-up? I don't use it so much. Yeah, there you go. It even has a just frame version. I'm not going to try and get it, but yeah, you see, it's really nice. Then you can get, I think I've had one plus, I won't linger. That's really nice. This other parry. That, which that's another issue. See that in the middle of if you don't go immediately for the parry, actually sometimes are you saying this? I'm inputting the parry. Wow. Like, if you don't do it immediately, you literally have to mash. You literally have to mash after her parry in the middle of a string to get that follow up. It follows the rules of James parry in that you get more frames the more active the move was. Like, for example, if I parry let's put what's a heavy duty punch Coney has? Running 2. Is it running 2? I believe so. Yeah, okay. No, but that's a weapon. Oh god, I think that's a weapon. Yep, that's a weapon. That's a weakness. Yeah, she can't parry weapons or elbows. Heavy duty. Something heavy duty that isn't. Let's see. Well, I can't think of one right now for Kuni. But only if it's heavy duty can you have like guaranteed punishes and all that. By heavy duty I mean something like maybe a whiffed down for 2 and all that. Something that has a lot of active frames and recovery frames. Same thing with the Hello Parry. Activate. See that? We already confirmed the low parry, but yep, no weapons. Nope. It follows ordinary parry rules despite it being like an advanced parry. I don't like that much about that. And then the final issue is this. Oh yeah, oh no, I just put this to show she can't parry weapons there. But we've already covered that. Tap. Yeah, no weapons. Parrying weapons are not a issue. Because you can't parry elbows or weapons. So basically you just better off doing ordinary low parries when it comes to her stuff. Because at least from an ordinary low parry, record bit action. I'm going to record you, and to do that and that, okay. At least from an ordinary parry, you get something decent. Like, let's see. Of course it fails right now. Am I getting a YouTube cast? I'm not a YouTuber. My inputs are going into the nether. Let's just keep it simple. Yeah, at least you get something solid. It's actually very simple for her to get. I'm making it look hard, but it really isn't. It honestly isn't. It's so easy for her to get 50 damage and above. That, and 61 from a low parry. Like, yeah, it's just much more rewarding to do ordinary parries. Okay, so yeah, that's her parries. Her parries are basically a non-factor. You can't play with the parries. Post their privilege as a detriment. Let's see. And yeah, we already talked about her below average poking tools. Like, look at the range of this jab. We're going to do this jab, like 3 jabs, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to put Kuni to guard all. Then mimic. I'm going to jab, mimic. Jab. Like, I'm going to show you Kuni. Look at Kuni's jab comparison to her jab. Yes, it hits low. Stop being silly. Block. There's no way to show it the proper. Okay, I'm not showing it properly, but her jab is really stabby. Like even you can just tell it from here. Like, if I just go one backdash away, one backdash and something away, that's at range 2. It whiffs. What sort of jab is this? Look, it's literally going to, like. But anyway, yeah, her king is really subpar. She has no decent lows to do that. I mean, look at that. That's like her main low string. These are the low. Look at this. Jeez. These are down for 1, but only +2 and freaking -5. You can't pressure with this. You can't pressure with that. I was going to display, but if you play Tekken, you already know -5 is the step city, and you already know that stepping is our weakness, so that just magnifies it even further. And what else? Yeah, like I've already said, she has a stab range on a lot of her key moves, and her aggro is really like momentum based. She needs to snowball. She's supposed to be an in-fighter, but you can't really play her as an in-fighter. You need to play her like a snowballing character. What do I mean by a snowballing character? I mean, like, the more you hit, the more you get hit by Lidia, the more you panic. Because Lidia, like, all she needs really is just 2 touches and you're gone. I mean, I don't need to explain. I don't know. That's 82 for 1 touch. 82, you're already halfway dead. You're halfway dead. But anyway, yeah, that's she only needs 2 hits. I think that's one of her savings. What else? Yeah, she's meant to be in your face, but she can't really afford to be, because like her in your face tools, most of them are mainly stand stuff. If she goes into stand, sure she can. Let's put that guard on to see if can you just run grab. Oh, that was nice. That is another thing, like automatically ducks. That is so stupid, but then yeah, she has this +4. I've already gone through a lot of plus moves. You get the idea. Her movement now, all this combined, all these weaknesses combined, like the stabby normals, the track in the lack of tracking, and yeah, mainly those 2 factors means that you have to rely on movement and with punishing a lot, despite her being an infighter. But then there's another problem. Her movement isn't bad, it's average. But that's the thing with normals that are this underwhelming. I mean, but they're very underwhelming. When your normals are this underwhelming, you need to have good movement, and when you just have average movement, you can't get far with Lidia. Like you need to. When I've been playing Lidia, I think right now I'm in ruler rank, so that I'm not sure. I stopped playing her a while ago, but yeah. It takes. You literally have to. Every time I see a character on the screen, I start thinking, okay, what side do I step this guy? Do I have a move that covers the weak side? And then what move is this? How many frames is this and all that? You're already in a mix-up before even the game begins, just because of how her weaknesses just work against her. So yeah, and I think the last thing is that this would be this. Let's see. So that's the blue spark. Yes, 63. That's in there. Then that's the ordinary 58. Like, yes, it's a blue spark, but nothing. Blue spark does 26. Ordinary does 24, and it's nothing to do with frames as well. That's +2. I'm trying to do the blue spark. Sorry. There you go. That's still +2. Her blue spark moves are more or less negligible, by the way. Like, unless you need that extra 2 damage, that the only difference is make that last pixel is last pixel things. Like literally, if you let's make a simple combo. Like literally, if you need let's see, if you need let's go do this, that, okay, jab, 1 2 3, that's 58, jab, 1 2 3, yeah, but anyway, like literally, if you just need like 1 point damage, because when you add all that scaling, like it adds more or less just 1 point, unless you have like multiple blue sparks. Now I'm going to do the same combo twice. I'm going to do this and this, simplify that. I put a blue spark there. I didn't want to put a blue spark, but anyway, that's 74. That's the blue spark. the wall became an issue because I added the jab. But anyway, the difference is so negligible that it's not even an issue. Like, her weaknesses are kind of annoying. But anyway, it's not all doom and gloom. Let's talk about her strengths. And I think her great is the fact that she can two-tap you from any situation whatsoever. Well, we'll come to how our 15 frames have been balanced, like in a very intelligent way. But we'll come to that later. But yeah, her damage is insane. You know this, like the reason she's not low tier despite these obvious weaknesses, because Lidia just needs to touch you twice. She touches you twice, you're dead. From any of her launchers, and she has so many optimal routes. From any of her launchers, she's always guaranteed at the very least a 70. Maybe apart from home kick. But yeah, big boy damage. Big boy, not even big boy, thick boy damage. Only the thick boys do as much damage as Lidia does. And I think another strength that is worth noting is the fact that she has arguably the best punishment in the game. That's a 10 frame plus 8 into Catfoot 2, I believe. Yeah, that's an interruptible, but you take a risk. That's interruptible but safe. I've already talked about that, sorry. That one catches anyone who's trying to press stupid buttons like that, and gives a tailspin on counter hit into yeah, the Catfoot 2 one gives tailspin on counter hit. Catfoot 1 is a natural tailspin. Yeah, so that's a 110 frame. In case you don't like stances, you have 1-4, which is 24 damage. Very good for 10 frame. In case someone like a lot, or it's recovering, it's one of those minus moves that recover weirdly, like in where a high would whiff, you have that cover or mid check option. And what else? I feel like she has another 10 frame I'm forgetting. No, I think if I'm forgetting it, then it's not notable. Then yeah, you have 3 very good 10 frame punishers. You have that and 2-4. So that's 1-2-2, 1-4, 2-4. Oh yeah, despite how 1-4 looks, it's not a tailspin. It's not a. Despite how 1-4 looks, it's not a tailspin. And the fact that another very dependent issue is that, you see, with a lot of characters, especially this tiny girl I'm punching right now, they have a lot of inconsistencies when it comes to combos. Like, you have to sidestep this way, sidestep left to make something land. But the Lidia, watch me drop something consistent. Yep, there we go. Okay, anyway. With Lidia, everything is so silky smooth, consistent. It's beautiful, honestly. Even this, her most drop worthy combo, that's literally the combo that drops the most, and I did it fast despite my tendency to drop combos. That is literally the combo of hers that drops the most. Because back 3-2 has some weird recovery properties. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is she has very reliable hit. You'll rarely ever find hitbox issues with her. Even if you hit like slightly off axis, you go for a ordinary combo. Maybe you just see how this 4-3 and this down 4-3. It serves the exact purpose you're thinking of right now. Where 4-3 fails, down 4-3 will be there to pick up the slack. Yep, and she has such it's just beautiful. Her consistency is beautiful. If you just love consistency in combos, yeah, Lidia is the person for you. And also, like, she has so many multiple combo rows for everything she does. Now I'm going to show, like, let's see, three. Let's show three. Yeah, let's just show two primary combo rows for her primary launch, which is 3-2. Just going to 3-2. Yeah, we're going to run there. That's combo row run. And that, it's not. This is not. It's honestly not even that difficult. And yeah, you see, like, you have you easily have combo rounds for so many situations. For every situation, any sort of situation, any sort of counter hit you get, you'll have a random counter hit. Oh no, I don't know what to do. Pick up. That dropped, but like, that's just me being silly. Pick up with that. If that's the combo you're used to, yeah, Lord, no problem. If you do a sidestep, if you do a sidestep this, you don't know what to do, just do that. Like, her combos are so dependable. That's not even a counter, I think. It's so her combos this it's so nice. It's so nice how she has so many options, and all of them are very non-dropping, if that makes sense. And yeah, I'm sure you've seen from all those combos I've done, Volcard is nothing to sneeze at either. Okay, there we are. Then we do that as a wall combo. Seriously though, this move, if you're not going to use it as a wall combo, don't use it at all. It's so unsafe. Minus 16. Second hit minus 14. Anyway, but despite that move, she has some of the some of the best frame data I've ever seen. But not. Yes, there's stuff like this that's only +2 on hit and -5 on block, but there's also stuff like this that is +2 on block, forces crouch, and then +8 on hit, forces crouch. I mean, look at how long she stays down there. Are you seeing how long she's staying down there? It's silly. And then there's something like this, -2, -2. You can literally just spam this over and over and over. What are they going to do? They're going to do what? Try and jab you out. Good luck trying to jab you out when she keeps on crashing like that. Yeah, she has such good frame data on the moves that are meant to be good, and also just blast frames from nowhere. Such good frame data. And then another advantage, hidden advantage she has, is I think I'll have to put Lidia as well here. Confirm. Lidia. What do we put up? We'll put custom 3 was the fancy prime minister, I think. Okay, but anyway, hidden strength she has. I'm about to show you. So I'm just going to do this real quick. Repeat this action. I'm just going to record in one slot, so that's it doesn't take too much. Jab, then that. Jab, then this. Jab, then that. Okay. I ducked. Have you seen that? No punish whatsoever. That's not a punish. Tap. Her highs are low key. Like her highs are so hard to punish. It's insane. That wasn't a punish. See, you didn't see no punishment. Like, if you're not, and if it's this hard, like literally her most damaging plus on block move, if you try to, I think that last one is the only one which you can, of course you can't press buttons after that. Literally, like, the only reliable punishes are while standing 4. Maybe this one is the only one which can actually duck and launch. Yeah, that may be the only one. Oh yeah, that's a hidden strength she has. The fact that her eyes recover so fast, like electric fast, that you can't even launch them. Launch, let alone 13 frame them. It's insane. And also, yeah, the fact that she has also the best punishment, like she has a punish for every single frame I can think of. 10 frame, 11 frame, 12 frame, 13 frame, 13 frame, 14 frame. I think I forget oh yeah, how could I forget this? 14 frame, 15 frame, she has that. What else? This actually, if you don't know how to do it on some of the -15, you can either do this, cashing the damage, or if they are a bit far away, do them for 2. You're going plus 12 into stance. Everything you're going to do is uninterruptible. Every single thing at plus 12, even that happy steps. So yeah, that was 15. 16 she has what? For some reason that is all natural. But yeah, like it's a stagger low, so but the fact that it's a slow stagger low means that you can do stuff like this and that. That's a, see that -2. So only do the stagger low, and what I advise is only when someone is like -16, use this as a punish. Maybe you can use it as an online mix-up, I don't know, but don't rely on it too much. It's too much risk. -26 means you're eating at the very least a reject. Yeah, and yeah, I think this is her strength. So in summary, Lydia has she has a very difficult time disciplining people to respect her stuff, because like you want people to respect that. You want people to respect your stance so that you can do stuff like this. You want people to respect your movement so you can do that. But she has a difficult time doing it because everything of her is so linear. So linear. I mean, she has options that catch side steppers in her stances. Some stuff like that. Stuff like that. It has been tracks to her left, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But the reason she needs this platform so much is because like, pretty much at +4 she can only enforce some sort of authority only when she's at +4 above. Anything like at +1 just step, like you can easily ignore that, or at +2, yeah, easily ignore that. Like you just step that. I'm going to do that. Let's do that. Let's do that sequence, yeah. So I'm going to, yeah, here we go. Repeat action. I'm going to do that sequence. Technically speaking, I shouldn't be able to interrupt that at all. Okay. Technically speaking, yeah, that should happen. 1, 2. Hold on. Yeah, but see, I'm not supposed to. Then I punish her instead. The second hit's kind of the second hit of 1-1 is luckily tracks, but it's also punishable. So, but you get what I'm trying to say. If you did a 1-2 there, it would all just disappear into the nether. Yeah. So if she's anything less than +4, you really have no reason to respect her whatsoever. And that is an issue, because you want people to respect you, because her more powerful moves, as you know from the tons of videos on YouTube and all that, need the stance setup, and her most powerful moves need I dropped that like that. Her most powerful moves need the double, like need either heaven and earth or bouncing holes. I mean, these moves are downright broken, but as in accessing them, they're balanced by the fact that accessing them is so hard. Not every single move can. There we go. Okay. Sorry if you had if that came up on the mic. I had to press it really fast. And also the fact that she has really no panic moves. She has no panic moves. This is her best panic move. What? I'm in a 13 mere range at best. I mean, it's not Zafina hop kick. Zafina's hop kick is just sad. But this hop kick is at best meh. I mean, it's kind of hard to punish because of the way she recovers, but that's mainly because she's just a new character. Once people get used to how they know how to punish it at minus 13 exactly. And what else? She struggles a lot to get to you, but this is offset by the fact that if she does get to you, she literally just need only 1 hit or 2 hits and you're done. I'm gonna just put put rage and put counter hit, because you'd be surprised the number of times that gets summoned. Do that. I'm going to do that. Okay, come on. 108. If you had anything less than 108 health remaining, you're dead. You're dead, and that's not even optimal. That wasn't even optimal. I didn't even use a wall combo. I didn't even use. Let me try something optimal with the wall. Let's see. No. That doesn't work. Let me think. Okay. There we go. I was trying to go into. Okay, let's see. If you do this, that. Let's see. Run up, tap. I don't know. I'm trying to end with that, but anyway, you see, just by itself is 67. She's once this woman touches you, you're going to die. And so basically, she needs out of range. She needs 2 touches. Let's splat you and see. Out of range, that doesn't splat. Okay, that doesn't splat. This should splat. So set at the wall. Set default wall. There we go. So if we do that, that's it. Sorry. If you do one good reset. Sorry. It's a bit. That's actually a bit harder than it looks like. I'm even doing as a simple version on 3.1. The optimal version is 3.2. 3.2. That's the optimal version. The 3.1 is an easier version, but you don't get as many plus frames. But let me try it out. Yeah, but her wall game. If she resets you, if she does that combo, that 100 and something combo into a reset, and then manages to splat you, because if she for example does this. Sorry, I'm going to try and get it for you guys. It's not exactly simple. Let's see. Splat. There I go. 442. Splat. Okay, let's do down 3-1. 442. Splat. Down 3-1. 442. Oh man. Down 3-1. 442. Then splat there. Walk around. Then if the balcony was on that side, it'd be. Like I'd be able to carry you to the balcony and then take you to the wall. Even there, I can just like side splat you from wall to wall, take you to that corner, do all sorts of crazy things. I'm not like a Lidia Pro, so I'm not going to stress out on that. I just wanted to show an example of how stupid that, like how setups is. And also, she's challenging to play, but not in the way you'd think. She's challenging in the most weird ways. Like for example, that wall setup. Like you'd think something like 3-2 into 4-4-2 wouldn't be that much of a deal, but it is. At the wall, that thing is almost so hard. You have such a tiny window, and I'm doing, so you can imagine online how hard that would be. When it comes to stuff like a blue spot, quarter circle foil, like this, I mean that it looks like it's a difficult input, but first try, that is. Look at me doing this first try. 1, 2, there we go. Like this is just meant to gatekeep the mashers, not as an execution barrier. Well, kind of. I mean, it's just a masher. Think of it more like a masher barrier. Keeps the mashers out. And then stuff like optimal combos like that or that or that. Yeah, no masher is going to get something like that. Especially the patience you have to do after that. Or maybe a post bound combo or a rage drive combo. Here's the rage drive combo I use. I don't know if it's going to help you or not. There you go. That and that and that. Oh, okay. Of course I dropped it. There you go. That. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, then you go that into setup and all that. So basically the rate of combo itself is 70 and all that, but it is not. Lidia is not meant for mashers. If you're someone who's used to mashing buttons out, you're going to get stepped all the time. But if you are like, Lidia is basically a Kazumi, but without the benefit of any tracking whatsoever. What do I mean basically a Kazumi? I mean that no, she doesn't have good books, but she has good books. I mean, she doesn't have this, but she has this. I mean, this is such a good tool. Counter hit 65, 14 frame. Counter hit 14 frame, 55. What's your reward? Death Fist. Pre-nerf season 1 Death Fist damage. What's your risk? 12. What? You're going to what? It at worst this 1, 2. That's the worst thing you're going to, yes, it was flats, but you're not going to. If you're going to be punished for that, let's do this instead and get your +7 into all setups you want. This, there you go, +7. Now I can grab you and do my stuff and all that. I was trying to do the setup, but I'm not really good. I'm really not good at that. Yeah, but yeah, her execution is where you'd not expect it to be. And something about Lidia forces you to play honest. Like before Lidia, I never really concerned myself with characters with sets because I stuff with Zafina and Kunimitsu. Like I just backdash and press. You would just backdash and press down 3 with Zafina, or Kunimitsu just like up 3+4 round start. Worst case scenario, the opponent has backdash and I'm +5. Best case scenario, I get a launch. Yeah, but Lidia forces you to play honest, but without the advantage of Kazumi's neutral. So rather than her carrying you, you carry Lidia. Your fundamentals carry Lidia. So I kind of advise everyone to play Lidia, not because she's good or anything. I mean, she's not bad, but I advise you to play Lidia because I found myself playing a lot more Tekken, like not the game, but as in actual Tekken, like sidestepping, poking, looking for whiff, because literally that is the only way you're going to win with Lidia in high levels. I mean, if you're going to in green ranks, I don't see in green ranks I can see this being a mix up. Like, let me just remove black hole. I can only see this being a mix up in green ranks. This and that, and then this. Sorry, then this and that. I don't know. This and hop kick. That's a very tried and tested green rank strat. Wall carry, you're the one. Okay, put it in mind. Yeah, so anyway, Lidia doesn't carry you, you carry Lidia. If you're good at Tekken, you will win so hard with Lidia. If your fundamentals are not that good with Tekken, not that good, like Lidia will literally place you where you belong. Literally, she will exactly place you where you belong. Like I'm kind of stuck at ruler ranks with Lidia. I can't go higher with her. I can't get as high as my like Kunimitsu did. And you know what? It's kind of I'm kind of okay with that. Like it shows that honestly I'm kind of like a ruler rank any player. Like, and I need to get better than that. She shows you because she plays honest Tekken. She doesn't have stupid crash moves. I mean, this is literally the only thing that comes to mind. When it comes to look crashing, you only have this meh average just hop kick. And yeah, so yeah, Lidia is honest and she'll improve your Tekken. You'll get a lot of losses at the beginning, but you'll learn, you'll play Tekken so much better when you finish playing her. And I've already said this, but all of this is offset. The reason that she's not low tier but mid tier is that despite all this, the fact remains that once she touches you, you're dead. She touches you, you're gone. You're literally gone. That wasn't even an optimal wall combo. 84. No counter hit, no nothing. 84. And the blue spark, I literally, all I had to do just time the punch when it was hitting. Like, her damage is so freaking rewarding, it's insane. But anyway, yeah, that's all. I don't know even what I'll title this video, because it's not a breakdown, it's not a video. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But anyway, yeah, that's all I have to say about Lidia in this Lidia example video-ish. Hope you like my customs though. I'm really I wouldn't say extremely proud of them, but I think they're okay. But anyway, that's that. This has been a showreel. Talking about Lidia and everything about her. And yeah, that's me signing off. Till the next video.